Welcome back to the best franchise on YouTube here on Buck Sports. It's going to be the APF 2K franchise here in the FFL. And in the first game of the last triple header of the season, next week will only be a double header. It's going to be the Cavalry versus the Bears. The Cavalry have been struggling. They only have 2 wins on the season, and the season's basically over. Their main head coach, Bill Gable, is basically ousted. It's already known he's going to be leaving at the end of the season. Cameron Scalone, their assistant head coach, has now been promoted to main play caller. Also, if we look here in this game, we're facing the new San Antonio Bears, who were formerly the Arizona Giants. As you see, their team is pretty bad, but they have one of the best new coaches in the league in Miles Claiborne, a former quarterback. They're actually doing pretty well for their roster, having 4 wins on the season already. Can they go up one more? Let's jump right into it here. And now it's going to be Drew Alexander at quarterback, giving it to Reed Weathers, who carries the team for a gain of 6. Drew Alexander is also known to be gone after this season. Cameron Scalone has said that he loves Alexander's play in some ways, like how he can scramble, but his arm talent really sucks. But there he goes, getting sacked down for a huge loss by Jones, one of the best pass rushers in the league. Now 3rd down and 11. Alexander's under center. He's made some good plays this season from deep. He throws over the middle. It's almost intercepted by the best strong safety to ever play in the league, Christopher Snell. As we see Gutierrez, rookie quarterback from the developmental league here, coming in for the Bears, giving it to their running back, Jamichael Lyons, getting a good gain of 4. Both Lyons and Gutierrez had good careers in developmental. Now they're here in the big leagues. Can it continue for them? And again, draw play for Lyons, who spins inside and gets the first. Some big moves going to happen this offseason. Coming up here in about 2 videos here. And a big throw and big catch to Hilton Caskey. He leads the whole league in receptions in a career. Caskey's been going on forever, and he will keep going on forever as they give it to Jamichael Lyons, trying to catch it and put it out to the outside, but it does not happen. Gutierrez, one of the best left-handers in the league, gives it to Lyons again, but he gets stopped. There's big rumors that Bryce O'Connell from the Dynasty, no matter if they win, he might come to Boston as they're looking for a new quarterback next season. But there he goes. Jimmy Lufu, former draft pick back in the day of the Arizona Giants, now Bears. But it's not known what quarterbacks they're going to go with, especially with 14 quarterbacks being available in the offseason. Right there, a magical throw by Gutierrez. Let's see it one more time. The lefty just firing it. Perfect positioning by the tight end, and the Cavalry defense just did not know what to do there. 1st down and 10. Can Boston make any type of problems for this Bears offense? They give it to Lyons, and Lyons gets tackled for a loss by Martin McLaughlin. He's underrated here in the league. He has some of the highest TFL numbers in the league, and it's plays like that show his ability. Now Gutierrez fires quickly, and Perry Miller drops the easy interception. It was for Hilton Caskey, but the ball gets dropped. Miller, having a great season for Boston, just dropped a pick. Now Gutierrez gets rushed by Schaefer up the middle, coming in as the backup, and they finally stop them. It's going to be 4th down and 12. Bears kick it, and it's through the uprights. San Antonio gets on the board. Now first down and 10 for Boston. Here still in the first quarter. Give it to Drew Alexander, then to Ako. And Marcus Ako gets some yards. He's a good fullback. And I think genuinely he's going to be one of the few backs they keep other than Reed Weathers in this offseason. And now they're in the strong power set. Second down and 9. Alexander just keeps changing the play at the line. They're going to run it anyway, and they give it to Ako, and he gets stopped yet again. I think at this part of the season, they're not even trying to win games anymore. I think they're just trying to see what they have. Now, Reed Weathers just bumbles his way through. Reed Weathers is almost unstoppable here. Now, fourth down and 3. Alexander motions Wallace. Lead receiving target here, and they give it to Weathers. He can't make a move in the backfield, and he gets hit for a loss, and that's going to be on fourth down. Turnover on downs here, second down and 6 for San Antonio, and right there is caught by the future Hall of Famer Hilton Caskey. In traffic, makes an amazing catch with Garrett Jensen right there. Gutierrez, number 14, he's a lucky quarterback, giving it to Lyons, and that's a touchdown for JaMychal Lyons. Right there, he's one of the future best running backs. He's already showing that he's in the top 10 of rushing yards. Now second down and 10. Alexander keeps changing the play with Reed Weathers in the backfield. They run it to the right side. He gets some good blocking. He hits the sideline. He's down to the 30 and finally gets pushed out of bounds at the 27-yard line. He's averaging 11 yards per gain. Luckily, mostly because of that run right there. Now first down and 10. Alexander gives it to Rashawn Rout, giving Reed a break. He gets obliterated by Snell, but it does not matter. Rashawn Rout getting 8 yards. He's a very fast back, especially with thunder and lightning right there. And now they give it to Rout again. He's tired, but he fights. He gets destroyed, but still a first. Now play action. Alexander throws it deep. Touchdown! Calvin Ware. What a play by the former All-Pro receiver, getting open down the field. He doesn't really fit their normal scheme, but it does not matter here. We're now in the second quarter. San Antonio up 10-7. Now Gutierrez trying to run away from pressure and gets taken down. This Cavalry defense has been improving all season. They started as probably the worst defense, and because of the first few games, they're probably one of the worst defenses of all time. But as we see here, as I'm saying now, Lions breaks a big one, and Garrett Jensen finally takes him down. What a play by JaMychal Lyons right there. But as I was saying, other than this big running play and some big rushes that they've let in the past, their pass defense actually has been getting at least a little better due to them being able to rush the passer and stop some backs in the backfield consistently. And now Gutierrez throws it deep, and Perry Miller gets an interception finally. They threw it to Hilton Caskey one too many times, and Luis Gutierrez is extremely upset at his own mistake. Now it's first down and 10 for Boston. They give the ball to Reed Weathers, who's leading the league in rushing yards. He gets taken down for a loss. Now here we go. Alexander trying to run away right into a sack by Jones. It's going to be third down and 18. Claiborne is really starting to make this defense play very well for him. And right there, Ware gets a big catch, but it's not going to be for a third down conversion. So they're going to go for it on fourth. I think they're just trying to see what they have. Alexander sitting in the pocket. He throws it over the middle to Hanson, who makes the catch. Hanson has been amazing all season as he's made a lot of these contact catches. Now Weathers dragging a defender for at least 3 yards on his back. Alexander now trying to flip the play here. He's changing stuff. And he gives the ball to Weathers. He breaks one tackle, and right there, Snell breaks off that block and just eliminates Reed Weathers' chance of play. But now, again, Alexander sits in the pocket. He leads it perfectly. That was actually very accurate. It was just good defense. But now it's going to be San Antonio's ball. Gutierrez under center, number 14. Giving it to Jamichael Lyons again. He gets a big gash down the right side. And he gets taken down in the red zone. Jamichael Lyons. He is really showing up this game. He's been very special all season. And I think this Bears team has a future. But I also know that Miles Claiborne just wants to build them slowly. And have, hopefully, a dynasty in the future. And now, again, they give the ball to Jamichael Lyons. And he gets the touchdown! Lyons making another touchdown run right there. San Antonio's going to be up 17-7 nearing halftime. First down and 10. A big run for Reed Weathers here. He goes with a block right there, and he almost stiff-arms Snell out of his shoes. But that's a big first down run right there. Next season's going to be really tough as well for all these teams, because I think defense is going to be a highly needed aspect in defense. Right there, Hansen gets a big first down. There's easily 15 linebackers who all could be at the top of this draft class, plus all the defensive ends and CBs available. Now Reed Weathers takes the outside, and he cuts it back in finally at the very end and gets taken down. It looks like they're just trying to run some clock before halftime. So we're going to see a lot of teams really increase on defense, and I think teams that focus on offense is going to have a hard time in succeeding next year. Now Calvin Ware fights and gets the touchdown! Calvin Ware! The game is only 3 points apart, and let's jump into the second half. Second down and 20. Drew Alexander under center. He's running away from pressure. He throws it to Smoochie, and he makes the catch and gets destroyed, though. We're here in the fourth quarter as the Bears have scored, I think, another field goal to make it 20-14. With less than 5 minutes to go, can Boston make something happen here? Alexander throws across his body and misses an easy play to Smoochie Wallace. It's going to be fourth down and 3. Alexander keeps changing the play at the line. And he sits in the pocket. He throws deep to Hansen. He gets decleated, but it does not matter. They're nearing the red zone, but what a big play for Hansen. First down and 10 for Boston after that amazing catch. Now on the PA rollout, Alexander runs to the left. He throws to the right to Hansen, but he cannot make this catch. What a play. And what play so far in the second half, especially in this fourth quarter. Alexander running the ball. He takes it past the first down marker. He jukes, and Snell hits him out of bounds. Alexander showing his toughness right here. He's trying to show other teams what he can provide to a team. And now he throws to the right side. It's almost intercepted. Alexander is leading the league in interceptions. He's lucky one wasn't tacked on right there. Alexander now gives it to Reed Weathers in the backfield. He breaks one tackle, and that's a touchdown! The Cavalry are tied! 20-20. With 24 seconds left, Gutierrez throws it down the field, and Casey Griffin makes the catch! Oh my God! What is going on here? The Cavalry had a perfect shot, and they just blew it. First down and 10. Gutierrez steps up. He throws it. It's almost intercepted, but Kaufman. He has 2 picks on the season, but he drops this catch. What is going on? 2nd down and 10. Gutierrez under center with 18 seconds to go. This is long field goal range, especially for teams in this league. And there he goes, another big catch for Jimmy Lufu. He's been a nobody his whole career, and right there, they're nearing the end. 3-2, they call a timeout. They need to block it, or if not, Bears win. San Antonio marched all the way down, and that's a field goal. The Bears win. Oh no! The Cavalry lose at the last second, 23-20. How could this be? The Cavalry are upset, and one of the worst teams in the league had just beat them in a final drive that took 20 seconds. What an amazing game for the first game of this triple header. And I just want to say thank you guys for enjoying and watching the FFL here on the Buck Sports channel. What a game right there for Boston. Sadly, they don't have any momentum anymore. And like I said, there's really not much to play for other than hopefully better draft pick position, which we have. We started a lottery last year, and this year the lottery is going to be expanded, and I'm excited to show you guys that as well. Now the second game of the video. Cavalry come back home, and they face the DC Demons. Now the problem with the Demons is the fact that they're in the same division as the Pittsburgh Dynasty. And even though they have an A coach, they have a decent defense. I wouldn't really call them amazing. And then their offense is good, but it's not amazing. In any other division other than maybe the Dragons division in the West, the Demons would be making the playoffs, if not making a championship. The fact is because they are with the Dynasty, they're almost guaranteed at least 2 losses right there. And with a lot of the other teams really trying to boost up and become championship winning teams and becoming super teams, it's really hard for the Demons. But they're facing the Cavalry. So let's see if the Cavalry can at least try to keep it close with the DC Demons. But if not, it's going to show what we really do need to improve with Boston. And some other big notable things have come out that the Carolina Crusaders star running back Darren Morris will also be a free agent this offseason. He's one of the best running backs in the league, especially with MVP leader in votes in Ezra Starr at quarterback. But here with the DC Demons, we don't really see them much on this channel, but here they give it to Malcolm Waters, and he gets tackled in the backfield. Malcolm Waters' nickname is the X Factor. But right there, he just got absolutely destroyed in the backfield. And a little update on some stats here. Another big tackle for loss for the Cavalry. The Cavalry, even though they're leading in the biggest run plays allowed in this season, they're also leading in TFLs, and it's due to Donald, their star defensive end, having 20 already in the season. And right there, Donald gets a big sack. His sack numbers have been low, but he's really, once he gets one-on-one coverage, he's been getting lots of pressures. And right there, Austin Stewart didn't know what was going on, and now the Cavalry are in perfect position to score some points here. Now Calvin Ware down the right sideline gets a big catch for the first. Now the Demons have a star defensive player in Drake Reed, and it looks like they're finally putting Reed on Calvin Ware, but now Weathers running away to the left side. He hits the Jets. Touchdown, Reed Weathers. This is not looking good for the DC Demons. Cavalry have already put up points in this game, especially Reed Weathers just breaking tackles. He's one of the hardest to tackle running backs in the league. That's how it was years ago when he was in this league beforehand. But being in developmental has really helped him become elite. And now DC's back on the field. Austin Stewart, the lefty. He avoids one sack. What a play. He gives it to Carlos Moronca right there. Moronicola, sorry. He's an amazing tight end out of developmental. Nice sack avoidance right there, and then Carlos takes it down the sideline. One of the best receiving tight ends in the league, but the thing about him too is what people don't know is he's a good receiving threat, but he's one of the best blocking tight ends in the league as well. And now again, Stewart backs up. He throws it quickly. It's almost intercepted by Kaufman. Again, Kaufman makes a big play on the ball. And now they give it to Malcolm. And the X Factor can't get anything going this game. Another big tackle for loss. This time by Jermaine Redden. 18-year-old vet here. And now Stewart throws it deep on the out route. And it's caught. Garrett Jensen on the tackle. Cole Diddy right there getting wide open near the sideline. But what a throw by Stewart. And really being patient on that 7-step drop back. First down and 10 now. They get good blocking on a almost like a draw play right there. And Malcolm Waters gets a big gain for 9. And now again, Waters gets some blocking. He takes it inside and gets another first down. Looks like the Cavalry defense is starting to fold here already. DC is a very consistent team. They've been consistently good for the last 10 seasons. And now they give the ball again to Waters, who gets taken down for another loss. Austin Stewart here, number 4. Franchise quarterback for DC. He throws to the right side, and it's caught again by Cole Diddy, but he's going to be pushed out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down and 12 for DC. Now he sits in the pocket. Stewart throws over the middle, and it's caught by guess who? Cole Diddy. Slot receiver right there making a big play. Now in the power formation with Coleman to the left side. Stewart gives the counter play, but it's the backup running back, and he gets nowhere. They run a lot of the same scheme that Denver Flight uses, with a lot of counters and a lot of zone plays, so it's going to be very interesting what the Cavalry can stop here. And right there, Coleman, one of the smallest starting receivers in the league. Sorry, that was Russell. They share the same number. But still, Russell was a good out route. Good play. Now in the red zone, nearing the goal line. 3rd down and goal. Touchdown. Clintrix King from the Discord. Right there with an amazing catch. Former wide receiver of the Sacramento Wolves. He comes here to DC to become an all-pro receiver all over again. Now 2nd down and 5 after Cavalry can't do anything. It's Austin Stewart's turn to try to put some more points on the board. They give it to Malcolm Waters. He hits up the middle of the field and gets a big first down. They were able to stop him in the beginning of the game, but as he gets more and more carries, he's starting to get better. Now on the counter, he cuts it to the outside, but luckily, big tackle right there by Kaufman. He's just about everywhere. And now again, Stewart, 2nd down 13, tries to avoid some pressure, and that's Moronicola breaking a tackle, going down the field, the 20, the 10, the 5, touchdown, Carlos Moronicola. Number 89 for DC right there, making a good curl route, getting open, breaks one tackle right there, breaks another, and he misses another, and then he hits the Jets and takes it all the way. Star tight end for DC. Now, more points are on the board. Can Alexander and Boston come back here? He throws a perfect pass to Smoochie Wallace. Our own tight end getting some good yards and good plays here. 2nd down 2 now. Big play. Calvin Ware gets another first down. Also, It's also known that the Dragons in San Francisco are going to start a rebuild, and they may be trading some big players, and it's rumored that some will be going to the Guardians, our rivals in our division. So that's going to be very interesting. And now, here we go, Alexander moving Smoochie over to the left side, giving it to Reed up the middle. He just is not being able to be stopped. And Reed Weathers gets another first. They're getting out the shotgun plays here. Now Alexander running the ball. He throws down the field. And it's almost caught by Boone, but it gets knocked out. Now again, Alexander throws it quickly to Reed Weathers. He tries to stiff arm the DB right there, but he cannot get it well enough. Now Alexander again sits in the pocket. He throws deep, and it's almost intercepted. It was intended for Smoochie Wallace. It's going to be 4th down and 9. They're going to choose to punt it, and now we're just punting up into the second half. Austin Stewart sits in the pocket, and right there, he gets pressured by Jermaine Redden. He may be old, but he is very strong. He has old man strength on that D-line. Here we are now in the empty. Austin Stewart making some plays. 2nd down and 10. He drops back. He finds Moron Cole. No! Intercepted by Kendrick Buffin from the Discord! The Cavalry have another chance. Oh my goodness, it's going to be 1st down and 10. Alexander gives it to Reed Weathers. He gets some good blocking. He breaks a tackle. It gets taken down at the 16. Reed Weathers is on fire this season. Almost no running backs other than Ty Banks from Pittsburgh has ever had a season like Reed Weathers. Now, Weathers tries to fight through, but gets stopped at the line. 2nd down and 10 now. Cavalry sits over top. They're throwing it, and that's just, oh my god, Smoochie Wallace getting destroyed, but that's a touchdown for the Cavalry. Let's see Smoochie get destroyed again. Oh my goodness, as we see it, just him getting just spun out of control in the end zone. Boston goes for 2, but can't make it, so they're going to be down by 1. Will that be their downfall? Last week, they only lost by 3. Can they be close to this game too, as they give it to Malcolm Waters again? With all the loss of yards he's had, the sad part is all of his big games mean pretty much nothing. Now Stewart throws on the run perfectly to Justin Coleman. What a play! Stewart just tossing it up there, and it does not matter. What a play. Not only if Evan McCarthy and some of the faster quarterbacks in this league could actually do that. Now that would be impressive. Now Stewart again drops back. He throws it down the field. And again, Kaufman right there knocking the ball down. 2nd down and 10. Stewart drops back. He surveys. He throws it down the field to King from the Discord. Again, getting another big 1st down on that post route. It's going to be 1st down and 10 in the red zone. Can the Cavalry bend but don't break? Waters just running up, outrunning the defense, and that's another touchdown for DC. Can the Cavalry strike back here in any way? 21-13, down by 8 points. Alexander, 2nd down and 3. He should probably try to throw away from Drake Reed on that left side. Now he tries to set up for a throw, but gets sacked. The rush finally got to him. 3rd down and 12. They're in the shotgun. The nice thing about these type of plays here, they get open receivers like that. No! Alexander threw it behind Smoochie and it gets knocked down. 4th down and 12. They're going for it. You have nothing to lose here. Alexander throws it deep, and it's almost intercepted, but it's knocked down. It's going to be 1st down and 10 from Boston's own 18 for DC. Demons here. Stewart drops back, throws over the middle of the field. The King again. You must be proud if you made this player, Clintrix King from the Discord, making another big play in the red zone. First and goal. Stewart just changing the play at the line. He gives the ball to Malcolm, and he breaks the plane, and that's going to finish the game. DC is going to win here with that big running touchdown by Malcolm Waters. The Cavalry try to fight here, but it's no avail. And now we're going to jump into the final game against one of our rivals in our division, the New Jersey Hawks. Now it's rumored that Bryce O'Connell's already talking to their owner, quarterback of the dynasty. And I know there's some heated debates where he should probably go to Boston, since we do know that Boston's going to need a new quarterback next season. But with the move of the Hawks going to New York, especially Brooklyn, it could be a landing spot for Bryce O'Connell, which is insane to say because Mike Fine, their franchise quarterback that they traded for, that they're building the team around, who's having the best season of his career. Hell, the past 2 seasons he's had his best career years. It's pretty insane. Now, their coaching's a little lackluster, but they have a solid team at almost every level. So, can the Cavalry try to steal a win from the Hawks, or will the Hawks just come down and destroy the Cavalry? There's only one way to find out. 0-0 here in the start of the first. Mike Fine under center number 17. He is known to have the most interceptions in a single season, and Alexander's right behind him. But right there, he throws it to the tight end, Irvin, over the middle of the field, gaining a huge gain of yards right there. Now, first down and 10 for Mike Fine. In the power set, again, they give it to Martell Franklin, who gets tackled down in his rookie season. He's having a decent season, and last game that they played, Franklin destroyed Boston. And again, another counter play to Franklin, cutting up to the left side of the field, breaking a tackle and getting a first. Again, their coach came from the Denver Tree, so they do like to run a lot of these power sets with the counter plays. They're not like Boston, who run a lot of strong power, a lot of stretches out of the power formations. As we see here, Mike Fine under center, he has gone from throwing the most picks ever in a season to now throwing barely, or not even throwing double-digit interceptions, let alone more than 5, which is pretty insane to see. If we had developmental when he was drafted, I think he would have been great in there. And now they give it to Chikawa, who just destroys that DB. The big running back, number 48. Honolulu Chikawa, right there. He's over 300 pounds, and there's a lot of muscle to go around. Now Mike Fine sits in the pocket. Quick out route to Chikawa again. Luckily, Joseph can try to wrap him up and stand him up. He's lucky that Chikawa didn't just decleat him. As we see this one more time, Joseph pushing him out of bounds. Good play. Now first down and 10. Mike Fine in the red zone, pretty much. Are they just going to run the ball yet again with Chikawa this time? They do. They toss it. But right there, Donald flipping sides and gets a big tackle for a loss. Donald's play has been absolutely amazing. They're starting to find a way to really stack up these defenses, having Donald by himself on that right side. And now again, Martell Franklin getting tackled at the line of scrimmage. This Boston defense has been constantly evolving the longer the season goes on. Under the empty, Mike Fine avoids 1 sack, but there he goes down with half sacks between Kaufman and Donald. They're going to be going for the field goal. And they do make it. And now the Hawks are up by 3. And now Boston gives it to Reed Weathers, who tackles basically a defender as he pushes through for almost a first. As we see here, 2nd down and inches. Drew Alexander's under center. He gives it to Weathers, who gets tackled at the line. He probably actually lost a couple inches. It's going to be 3rd down and 1. Boston really needs to show what they have, so the higher-ups can know what they need to do, and as Reed Weathers gets another first. They motion out again to the left side. Get perfect blocking, a huge gash down the left sideline to the 40, the 30, and finally Andrew Zempel makes the tackle down at the 30-yard line. 2nd down and 10. Alexander throws it quickly to Rashawn Rao, who jukes, and Zempel just decleats him right there. Zempel from the Discord. If you want to join the league, put your name and your player's name and position in the comments down below. Now, Marcus Akobe gets out of the mess there, stiff arms the defender, and does it again to Asper, and gets pushed out of bounds. That's going to be 1st down and goal. Marcus Akobe has not shown that type of power. He's really trying to win out a spot here on the team next season. Alexander quickly throws a fade, and it gets intercepted by Andrew Zempel. He has one of the highest jumping abilities in the league. He's amazing. He showed that when we were on the Sacramento Wolves, and every time we used to face them as well. And now with him being in New Jersey, he's really shown it on this defense. And Fine gets hit so hard. Oh my goodness. Darnell Donald came out of nowhere and just hit Fine as he was throwing, and it caused that ball to just fly through the air. 3rd down and 12. Fine again sits in the pocket. He avoids a sack, and it's intercepted by Kendrick Buffin. A big interception. Oh my goodness. Buffin right there. He may be short, but he outplayed the receiver. It's going to be 1st down and 10 for New Jersey. The Hawks here give it to Martell Franklin, who tries to fight his way, but he gets tackled down. Only gets a gain of 1. Kendrick Buffin on a big tackle right there. Now Fine again. He avoids a good sack and almost throws another interception. Oh, that was a bad play by Fine. I mean, he stepped up in the pocket perfectly, but he unloaded it to, like, coverage. 3rd down and 9. Fine again, steps back, 5-step drop. He throws it quickly, and it's caught by Martell Franklin out in the outside. What a play by Martell Franklin coming over the middle of the field as a receiver. We see that a lot in Denver with them going out to wide open right there. And again, another big catch by Moore. Now Fine sitting in the pocket. He throws it again to Moore, and Moore makes another catch. They call no huddle. Sorry, that's not Moore. It's Daniel Turner. He's a speedster on that left side. And Fine again throws it to Turner again for a 3rd time in a row. Daniel Turner with a big miss opportunity right there. 2nd down 10. They're in the empty. We see this a lot. We know it's going to be a pass play. Mike Fine gets pressured, and he gets sacked up the middle of the field perfectly by Jermaine Redden. 3rd down and 16. They got a long way to go, and they're in the empty yet again. This can be dangerous. And if Fine throws a perfect pass, Martell Franklin spins out 2 defenders, but does not matter. They're going for yet another field goal. This will make it 9-0, It's up, and it's good. 3 kicks and made 3 as well. And now we're going to fast forward to the 4th quarter where the Hawks are up 12-3. They have not scored a touchdown yet. This game is going out of hand. No touchdowns have been even made. It's going to be 2nd down and 11 for the Hawks. I think they're just trying to run out this clock so they can win. But the Cavalry will probably have another shot as they stop Martell Franklin again. Cavalry are down by 9. 3rd down and 7. With 3 minutes to go, they pitch it to Franklin, but he gets stopped by Samuel Avery. What a good tackle right there. And now it's going to be Cavalry's ball with Reed Weathers running the ball and getting stopped. And now it's going to be second down and 11 with 2 minutes to go. They motion out to the left side. Marcus Okoye gets some blocking. Reed Weathers gashes down the left side of the field. He outruns some defenders and gets pushed out of bounds at the 25. This is exactly what Boston needs. Alexander sits in the pocket. He loads up, and as he's about to throw, he gets hit. 2nd down and 10 now. We're nearing the end of the game. Alexander quickly throws it to Weathers and overthrows him. How can you overthrow that pass? Sadly, it's not even like we can put a new quarterback in. Drew Alexander steps back yet again. He throws it quickly to the right side to Calvin Ware. That's going to be 4th down and 1. They're going to need to score a touchdown, get a 2-point conversion, and possibly get an onside kick. Now Alexander throws it to Weathers, but it's sought out and tackled by Andrew Zempel, and that's going to finish the game. Zempel came back, made a big play on the ball, but that's going to finish the game with the Cavalry losing again, 12-3. But here, thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe. Now also, we release these videos every Thursday. So if you want to hit the notification button or just come around every Thursday, there will be a video. Next week will be a doubleheader, and it will be game 15 and 16 of the season. And then we're going to jump to the off season for 2 weeks after that, or maybe 1, depending. See you guys then. Peace.